So here's a fun project for today if you so choose to join me. My new supplies that are available here are a lot of rocks, and so that's what I've been playing with. I decided I wanted to paint on a big rock, and so I did. So a rock, white paint, acrylic, pencil, pen, paintbrush. You're on your way. Hi everyone, Lori Marie here, mixed media artist in Platanillo, Costa Rica. I haven't made one of these videos in a long time. So it doesn't take much of an obstacle to stop me. You mean I have to bring the camera out? You mean I have to plug it in? You mean I have to make sure that the light works? Oh my goodness, I have to find the right angle. Anything will stop me from making a video. So with the help of others, I get nudged and move forward with those obstacles. So as you can see, I brought my light out in my outdoor studios. My light is here. I actually created on my lap. My table is here, but I brought a big rock in and cicadas. Cicadas. I brought a big rock in, put it on my lap, and painted it from there so I could have the camera play with me and hopefully have you play with me as well. So for those of you that don't know, Rob and I relocated to Platanillo, Costa Rica. I bet it's about 1.5 years now. We have a lovely home, a lovely vista here. We do have a channel that kind of shows our challenges and successes, a lot of nature, bugs, of course, birds, animals, fruits, vegetables, trees, cicadas. So we bring you along on our relocation to Costa Rica, the things that we find enamoring and the things that we find challenging. We talk about those. Anyway, it feels really good to be on the table with you. I have been painting small rocks, and they are heads of girls and bodies of girls. They don't have feet yet. They'll probably get some shoes. That would be way too fun. And I have some more rocks here on my table that are painted and ready to play with. This looks like this could use a pair of shoes because it'll snuggle right up to somebody's body like that. So that is on the agenda. Love and life, missing you, missing the table. Okay, enough said about that. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you are inspired by something. Remember, anything can be a canvas. I'm going to actually look for a big piece of bamboo that I can use for putting my paintbrushes in. I think that would be fun. Paint that and put my paintbrushes in there. So many ideas in so little time. All right, enough from me. See you on the table. Okay, good morning. I have a very large rock here. I have painted it white with house primer paint. And let me grab my coffee. It is not dark o'clock, but I do have my coffee here in Costa Rica. This is the first video I have made in a long time. So, of course, I have an idea, which is always dangerous, right? I've been painting on small rocks, and I wanted to try my hand at painting a large rock. So I am going to draw in what I have in mind. find it easier to do this piece on my lap than on the table. Kind of fun, you're getting sounds of the jungle here. I hope you can see her. She's pretty faint because of the pencil. But now we're going to paint. So these are some paints that I got in Costa Rica. So I have several colors of this, and then I have several colors that I brought from Estados Unidos. So we'll be playing with different colors for sure. I have my favorites. This is from Estados Unidos. Of course, the ochre. And I have a water brush that I'm going to be using. And I usually just take the water brush and dip it into the lid of the paints, making cleanup a little bit easier. So I'll paint a little bit with you, and then I'll paint a little bit without you, and then we will come together at the end. I like the water brushes because I can dilute as I go. If I would want to do a fade out of the paint color, I add more color, or I'm sorry, I add more water. They come in different sizes. I think a pack has like 3 sizes, small, medium, and large, of course. I never know which one I'm grabbing, doesn't matter. Oh, the primer paint on the rock definitely makes it easier to paint on because you don't have all of the little divots that you have in the rocks. There's quite a few rocks to find here in Costa Rica. I've been playing with the smaller ones. Not done playing with the smaller ones, that's for sure. And playing with the bigger one today. And to clean this, I give it a squeeze. Give it a squeeze. Give it a rub on some paper towel. It's all clean, ready for the next color. That's a hummingbird, if you can hear some chirping. So there you saw me fade out a little bit. Here I can do it a little bit more. So I get some paint on the tip and go along where I want it most dense. Okay? And then draw it in and fade it out with a little bit of water. Toucan, can hear a toucan in the background. Handsome hubby's in his studio now. We're so lucky to have our space. Don't take it for granted for a moment. I'm going to go forward with Van Dyke Brown hue. It is almost black. And I will paint the other pieces of this with the dark paint. All right, change in plans. I'm going to go with the black. Now you can hear Lady Dog. She runs with me in the morning. I don't know who she was with this morning. Hi, Lady. She has come by for a little breakfast and a little drink of water. All right, I am going to use the black and paint her head, whether that's her hair or her hat or her bug head or whatever it is. And that's what I'm going to do. So I like the black better, the more contrast. So I'll come down here and paint every other line with black. Not sure what I'm going to do with the in-between ones. We shall see. All right, I have her body painted with the black. Giving her a wide-eyed, innocent look. So I have decided on this lime green for the other wing and for the stripes. So when you're going along these straight edges, anchor your hand someplace. Anchor your hand someplace so that it's a little easier to control that brush. Okay, I'm going to let her dry completely, go wash my hands, and then come back for damage control. So I have, this is a roller ball pen, probably 99-cent store. Yeah, and I like to go around all my pencil marks, accentuating what we've done. So I have my to-do list today, which is make hummus and bean dip and cut chicken for drying for Mr. Hudson. So while this was drying, I went in and cut up a couple of chickens, and they will go in the dehydrator, which is right next to me out on the terrazza. I will start those up when we are done with our video. So what I'm going to do is go around all my stuff, and then I'll go back in here and hit this with some white paint, maybe where I touched it with the black, maybe where I missed it in the original painting. So that's what I'm going to do, and then we will come back and look at her. She's pretty darn cool. Here she is, all finished. Dots and dashes and trimmings and lips and eyes and wings and very, 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 and dots, of course. So she was very, very fun. So thank you for joining me in my outdoor studio this morning with all of its outdoor noises, and handsome hubby playing in his studio. And I think it'll probably rain soon, and I am protected here in my studio. So once again, thanks for joining me. Go create, go play, go have fun.